What's good, people? You know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I thought I would join the fake it till you make it, throw a fake background back here. Maybe one day I'll get a Temu account and buy a fake chain and a fake, maybe a fake Louis Vuitton bottle. Call myself a CEO, maybe. But anyways, you seem to like the Mind Games video that I had put up maybe a couple of weeks ago. So maybe I'll sprinkle in some reviews of the 6 bottles that I showed you. It's now 8. I purchased a couple of more. What that means is that nobody sent me the bottles for free. I'm not beholden to a company to overly hype and basically lie to you about what the fragrances are. I'll tell you exactly what they are. I smelled all of them before I purchased them. So clearly, I'm not just going to completely bash them. I like them enough to purchase them. Really, I like them based on the bottles and the fact that I'm a collector. I wouldn't recommend most of them for you, but there might be a couple in there that I'll recommend you guys. But I have one that I just could not pull the trigger on, would not buy. That's why it's a sample. As much as I laugh and roast the decant reviewers, there are some exceptions to making a video based on a sample. I know Robes08 does a sampling samples video. I know there are some other reviewers that feel that a bottle is too expensive and don't have high hopes for it, so they'll get a sample and then they do not like it at all. They don't plan to buy it, so they'll do a sample video, and that's where this fragrance is going to come in. It's called Mind Games Jadu, and believe it or not, out of this carded sample, I probably got more wearings out of it than most of these decant reviewers who will pull out a 10 ml with still no air in the bottle. Some of these guys even pull out, full bottles without dents in them. But I did give this several wearings. This is not a review. Mind Games Jadoob. There's 2 notes on the card, pomegranate and suede. This fragrance is so boring and so uninspiring. I am not only not going to look up the notes, I'm not even going to put them up for you because this fragrance is absolute trash. By trash, I don't mean that it doesn't smell good. I'm sure you can wear it. You will get compliments, and one of the reasons I wore it so much is because my wife liked it and suggested I buy it. I don't think she knows it's $400, but yeah, you can wear this. You will smell nice. You will get compliments, and I'm just going to break down what does it smell like. What does it smell like? Well, it tells you right here what it smells like. It smells like pomegranate and suede. They left out one note, mandarin orange. Yeah, it opens up with a juicy pomegranate and mandarin orange. There's a little bit of a suede note in the background. It does come up as the fragrance dries down, but yeah, that's it. Quite a pathetic note profile for $400. This smells like something I could pick out in my wife's collection that cost about $50. Coach could release this. Versace could release this. You could find this at a rack store. I'm sure Banana Republic has something like this. You know what? And it's quite the coincidence. I happen to have a Ferragamo bottle here. I don't even think this can compete with some of these $40, $50 releases from Salvatore Ferragamo. Now, it's not all bad. I'll give the fragrance credit. It does last quite a long time. And I mean that in a positive way because, like I said, it does smell good. You're not going to be wishing that the fragrance would wear off anything, but the scent profile is just so boring. There's no kind of wow factor, not even in the quality of the ingredients. The blend, how hard is it to blend 3 notes? As I'm recording this, I'm still not even sure what I'm going to call the video. Am I going to call it Sampling Mind Games Jadoob? Or am I going to call it Don't Buy This Shit? I mean, the fact that I'm already unimpressed with the house, but I'll still go buy bottles of it because some of the fragrances I think smell good, even though they're extremely overpriced. The fact that I cannot even force myself for the collector's aspect and for the bottle and just for the sheer fact that I like to buy and try new things. The fact that I kept trying and still cannot pull the trigger on this fragrance. By the way, I lost the decant and, you know, I wasn't even going to look for it for the video. Good riddance, because it's garbage. It's not all bad. Let's use this as a teaching moment. You can type in the name of that fragrance. Whoever you see that is just wowed by this fragrance, now you can know they're either frauds and shills and they're lying to you, or they're just idiots who have no idea what they're talking about, because I don't know anybody, I don't know any reviewer worth their salt who would be even remotely impressed by that cheap rack store garbage. It's like that scene in Goodfellas. Either you were too stupid to see what was going on, or you were in on it. Either way, you're fired. So fire all these fake infomercial Ron Popeils, ShamWow guys. Fire them. Get them out of your subscription box. Get them out of this community. It's 2025. It's time for a purge. Purge this bile out of your stomachs, out of the stomachs of Fragcom.